Warmest Blessings, Aquarius Collective. This is Mastershamanpalichee. And if you haven't already, go like, subscribe, and click the notification button for more videos or readings like this to come. And at the end, if this resonates with you, then please leave me a comment below. We're going to do a soul reading for you on what it is that you need to know at this moment in time. And let's take a look here. I pulled out the Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Diamonds for you. Feels like this is a good opening, refreshing time for you right now. It feels like abundance is on way or flowing in at this point in time. And you've been pondering and worrying about some things for a while, but the answers you need are pretty much coming your way, especially with that Nine of Diamonds. There's an abundant of or array of good results or responses that are going to come and answer you or answer the questions that you've been pondering upon for the last couple of weeks here. Right now, you need to be strong. You need to hold your ground and actually go back to the intuition, go back to your gut feeling of what it is that you need to do. Like, what are the top three things that needs to happen in your life right now? This has to do with you. This has to do with your purposeful journey, the journey that you've been kind of seeking and trying to find some things and some ins and some outs and puzzling these pieces together. Right now you have to understand that you have the energy and on a 0 to 10 level, I'm feeling this, that the energy level there on the self feels like about a 9. So it's about a 9-ish, and it feels very strong on where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do. And it feels like the focus, the sense of clarity there is very much so from a 0 to 10. It feels like about a 7, 8. So you're fairly clear right now, Aquarius, of what you need in your life, of what you really want. Like, what is the top three things that you want in your life? And you feel like it feels like you know what those things are. And there's a situation that has occurred, so nothing will come of whatever situation that you're in, that you've been in. Nothing huge will come of it, okay? So there's this feeling that you feel like there's some trouble or some kind of negativity, maybe negative energies or unwanted people or energy that is coming your way. But just know that there's nothing that's going to be coming out of this situation. It's going to basically zero out on its own. And the more you worry about it, I'm getting the 10 of clover here, or queen of clover here. And the more you worry about it, the more you may actually manifest something not good comes. So best not to worry about anything there. There is a bit of an anxious feeling from you on a 0 to 10 level. I'm feeling that anxious feeling is about a 7, 8. And we need to have that calm and gently die down, because what really needs to be the focus right now is really your family, your actual life purpose, the life purpose that maybe you've been searching for. And sometimes you're not going to get to know what this life purpose is, Aquarius Collective. You may not pinpoint it right away, but you need to at least do the activities that will get you there. And these activities has a lot to do with your childhood. Um, and the childhood that maybe you have found some kind of a something that you didn't maybe do very well at, or maybe weren't really skilled at, and now maybe you can do these things. Maybe you can, or maybe you have acquired these things to do more with them, and you may have to utilize um, this, either the trauma or the things that you expected or maybe didn't expect to do very well. You expected yourself to do better, but then didn't do very well at. Maybe you may need to take these things and utilize them in the near future. Utilize them as, like, whether it is something that's holding you back and it's, the confidence perhaps that's holding you back, Aquarius, and you're not feeling too good about utilizing some of these skills and doing more with them and maybe even doing a career change of some sort. And it's holding you back and it's been holding you back all this time. And it's been hard for you to see yourself doing something different, something more exciting, something more adventurous because of this holdback, right? And something may have occurred in the past that has caused you to think and to maybe put yourself down and to think that you cannot do something more with what you wanted to do, right? Perhaps it's for example, doing something in the hair care, um, just an example, doing something in hair care that can maybe beauty wise, right? That can get you there. Maybe that you felt that you could do this when you were younger, but then you let go of it because maybe you didn't feel like you could actually do good in it. And it could have been just the way that the mindset was at the time, or perhaps you needed more experiences to really feel confident about this, or someone else, some other influence brought you down, and maybe you just kind of left everything, on the table. It's time again. It's time for you to go back into that person and to see what you can self correct or self heal from it. And you know, if you're not able to do something very, very good or perfect, it's okay. But this is the willpower, right? The willpower needs to come out. And when you can do something very good, Aquarius, then you're like so on the opposite side of the opposite end. And you feel like as though you have so much pride and perhaps the ego starts to come out. And that also needs to be cut down, right? So you need to really find the balance. Find the balance in what you do and that you could do good. Because once you do something very good, you could be way up here on your ego and pride. But then once you don't do something good, you're kind of running away from it. And right now, I'm telling you, it's the time to revisit that childhood time where you couldn't do something at your best. And perhaps now you can and you may take that up again. But right now, I wanted to tell you this card, show you this card here, that conclusions can, they can come to, uh, they can come into fruition, right? The conclusions. They are within reach. They are very close to you finding out sort of your life purpose, right? And this may not be the thing, but it can be maybe the thing that gets you going again, the thing that picks you up again, because it feels like your energy has been quite down on a level of, when it goes back to your childhood, it feels like it's quite down. And there's a part of you that even though it feels like there's a high energy running in regards to abundance, in regards to the answers coming and things like that, deep down inside, you are still this child that feels hurt, that feels like maybe you didn't do something good enough and that you were not good enough. And perhaps when you do something good enough, when you did, it was just a facade there. And you're just putting up a face because you feel that you need to put up this face so that you can feel good about yourself. But honestly, this 10 of clover pops out of the deck. And what it's telling me is that it's revisitation time to your childhood past. And it's time to clean up something that was there that was a bit messy and that you may have ran away from this past. And that's why there is a bundle of connections that's going to bring you back. And we get the sun card for you. So there's good things flowing your way. As you start to remove yourself from denial or get into a more authentic part of you and be the real you, this sun is going to be shining upon you to let that flow out more easily. And so that you can enjoy whatever success that you're going to be meeting in the near future here, so that you can also find true happiness and not just like a facade. a false happiness, right? That you're like, showering yourself with gifts or, doing this activity and that activity to make everything all better for you. But when it comes down to you sitting down at night or, laying on your bed, you feel like as though there's like a false happiness that you're not really truly happy in what you've been doing and what you do now. And that it's time for you to rediscover something deep down inside of you that you had left a long time ago. Okay, whether that was a talent, whether that was, um, you know, a skill that you had, but then you got frightened or not confident about it and you left that and didn't work on it anymore. Whatever that may be, that sun is going to help shine its light so that you can come back to realizing and or re-realizing that perhaps you need to rediscover this thing that you left a long time ago. All right. So it's rediscovery time for you, Aquarius. Take a slow, deep breath for me and sit with me here as a spirit message comes in for you. So listen up. Let the love shine through your heart, dear Aquarius Collective. At this moment in time, your heart wants to shine through. There's a deep dive back into you. For most of you, at the age of 10 and 12, in that range, come back to seeing yourself, the one who you lost when you felt hurt, when you felt alone. No one knew but you. It is at your heart core, with the sun shining down at you. Find this person. You will be able to. Take a slow, deep breath for me, Aquarius Collective. And if that message or this message in this video resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please drop a comment down below on how it did for you. Warmest blessings, and we'll talk to you soon.